Okay, in this podcast, I want to talk about how to correctly cite a book. Now, there's two forms of citation, and if you have the little seagull, it's on page 212, and I'll get you the pages. But there's the one author text, and it says note. Okay, when it says note, that means exactly the same thing as footnote and endnote. They mean exactly the same thing. Footnote, endnote, note, they're exactly the same thing. Different ways of talking about the same thing. And as you should know by now, a footnote, an endnote, and a note are all under citation, right? They're showing your reader where your evidence is and where the evidence is on the topic that you're writing about. Then it says bibliography. Bibliography is something different. Bibliography is a discrete listing of all your sources that does not appear in your text. So for instance, in a note, you're quoting something from, let's say, Pat Kelly, page 20. Okay, that is a note. In your bibliography, you're not quoting, you're just showing your reader on a separate page every source that you have used to write your article. Okay, so a note appears in the text as part of the text. You're citing either quotes from your sources or information from your sources, and you're telling your reader exactly what page to go to. In bibliography, you don't put page numbers for exact quotes. You're just telling your reader, hey, I'm just going to put in one section here, I'm just going to show you everything that I've looked at, all the sources that I've looked at. So bibliography is a form of citation, but it's different in that it's not, a bibliography does not, you're not using it to show your reader exactly what page you got your information on. I hope that's clear. If it's not, we can talk about it on Tuesday. So, one authored text. Note, author's first name and last name, comma. Don't forget the comma. The title of the book always has to be in italics. If you underline it, you're going to fail the course. Okay? Then, after the title of the book, there's no punctuation. In parentheses, you put the publication city, where the book was published, colon, the publisher, then a comma, year of publication, in parentheses, comma, then the pages. Okay? Just take a look at what I will post and just do exactly what I post. Okay? Again, author's first name and last name, comma, title of the book, in parentheses. Not in parentheses. See, this is why you're confused, because I'm confusing. Let me start over. Author's first name, last name, comma, title of the book in italics. Title of the book in italics. No punctuation. You go right to parentheses. Then the publication city, colon, the publisher, comma, year of publication, in parentheses, END parentheses, comma, then the pages that you're citing from, the page or pages. Okay, that's what you do for a citation within a paper where you're citing a quote. Now, the bibliography is just a little bit different, okay? The bibliography form of citation, which is that discrete list of your sources, it's author's last name, first name, so you flip, you put the last name first, because in bibliography, what you're doing is you're putting your cites in alphabetical order in a discrete page. A bibliography is talking about the cites that you used, but you're not quoting something directly. You're just saying, hey, this is all the material that I've used, and it's on a separate page. So it's slightly different. It's the author's last name, first name, period, title, period, publication city, colon, publisher, comma, year of publication, period. One of the things to remember about citation and bibliography and in notes is that they're all sentences, so you have to end them with a period. Okay, so I will send you, I'm going to send out in a in some way or another exactly what I just talked about, so you can be looking at it yourself. So that's book.